In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to scale your coaching business in 2023 and beyond. Now, I'm going to compare the old way of scaling your coaching business versus the new way to do it. And I'll show you a lot of proof and why you should actually consider doing this based on case studies and clients that I've worked with, and how I've literally used this to scale my own coaching business from $0 to $220,000 a month in about 8 months. Strap in and let's get rocking. If you don't already know me, if you're new to the channel, my name's Jeremy. I help coaches doing at least 5K a month scale with ads. And just this morning, so this is my Slack channel in the community. Steven, he joined me about month and a half ago, maybe 2 months. That might be pushing it. He was very inconsistent. So he's got a stock trading coaching offer, right? And gets all his leads on TikTok and stuff like that. Here's what he said. This is word for word what he put in the Calendly form when he booked in the sales call with me. I get all my leads from TikTok and it works, but it's a grind. I'd like to use paid ads to have a machine that generates leads near automatically so I can refocus my energy on other areas of the business. And one of the notes that I made from our call was sometimes he gets overwhelmed, doesn't want to make 3 videos a week, and he wants to spend money to run ads and get leads. In other words, it was taking up a lot of his time doing the organic grind just to get leads who are pretty unqualified. And that sucks. So that's why he came to me in the first place. And as you can see, just today, he made another $7,000 sale. He's at a 20x return on ad spend so far in cash. And he's got some other contracts out right now as well, right? Thank you so much, Jeremy. I haven't had to slave away making TikToks. I just pay money for eyeballs. This is exactly what I wanted. And the best part about this is it's only going to compound and get better and better from here. Just yesterday, he said, spent $300, got $15,000 in contracts out. So one of them just closed, which is amazing, bringing his return on ad spend up to 20x. So I'm going to show you kind of what he was doing before and what most coaches kind of get stuck in versus what we were able to build together and how he's been able to achieve such incredible results so quickly as well. I think he told me that he was kind of fluctuating anywhere from 20 to 50K a month before we started working together, but it was very inconsistent. 1 month he'd do 50 because he was just grinding all month, making tons of TikToks and stuff like that, lots of content and just grinding away. And then he got really burnt out. So he kind of took his foot off the gas a little bit, and then the business died and when it dropped way down. So just massive fluctuations and no real consistency or predictability. And that's what I'm going to kind of share with you in this video, the differences between the two, and then how to actually implement the new way of doing things. The old way that he was doing it, where most people do, is the business was first and then the lifestyle was second. I don't know if you're anything like me, you want to build a business that serves your lifestyle, not one that is your entire life. I think a lot of us start our businesses so we can have the freedom, financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom that comes with entrepreneurship, right? It's a big risk, so to say, to start a business. I think it's riskier to do the other way, to be completely honest with you. That comes with a lot of return, or at least a lot of potential for return, right? So we want to cash in on that. We don't want to create our own 9-to-5 job that we're stuck in our business slaving away. Like most people that come to me, they're sick and tired of the organic grind. And that's what I call it when you're just doing organic, making content, sending cold DMs, and really just grinding it out to get leads organically. And most of them are unqualified. Most of them don't want anything to do with you, and they tell you to screw off, and it sucks. It takes years to grow. Like one of my clients, Adrian, let me see if I could find him up here. Well, Tom didn't really have that problem, but I got too many clients winning. Good problem to have. But nonetheless, Adrian right here. So he was doing the organic grind. He's a fitness coach for 5 years, and he was kind of stuck at 20K a month. Month 1, we launched ads, immediately added $7,000 to $8,000 in recurring revenue to his business. He went from 20 to 27,000 month 1, added 7 to 8K with a 5x return on his ad spend. So he put $1 into his business and ads, and he got $5 out cash. All right, I guess, no, that's wrong. Don't listen to me. There were some paid in fulls there as well. So a little bit of monthly recurring, some paid in fulls. So it's a bit of a mix. So yeah, that's not entirely accurate. I don't want to mislead you, but you get the point. He no longer has to grind it out, and literally within 30 days, he was able to add $7,000 to his business, which is a 33% increase in 1 month, which is insane. Most businesses see they'd be lucky to have a 5 to 10% increase in growth in a year. Any business you put money into in the stock market, that's 10% is good. So that just puts things into perspective. 33% in 30 days. And then now he knows how to get literally more dream customers that have a ton of money, who pay in full literally for the rest of his entire business career, because he knows how to run good ads and how to build a system to convert them. Launching an ad is the easy part. but really dialing in the messaging so you attract people with money who are your perfect fit clients, that's a bit of a different game. But nonetheless, it takes years to grow. He did it for 5 years just to get to 20K a month, and then added 33% to his business in 30 days. And now he's just going to continue to build his foundations out and scale like consistently from here. Another thing too, if you don't do all the organic grind stuff, your business dies. Just like kind of what Steven said before. It's like he doesn't want to make a ton of videos every single week or every single day. I think he might have been making 3 videos a day, to be completely honest with you, like grinding. And it sucks because if he doesn't do that, then he doesn't get any clients. His business dies. So if he wants to go on vacation, he's kind of screwed, right? No real systems because it's just really manual. It's not very scalable because like you can't just wake up one day and say, hey, I want to send 300 more cold DMs today, right? Like the platforms have limits and like you're probably not going to do a whole lot of damage with that anyways. Like it sucks, right? Lots of the leads are unqualified too because you're just kind of taking anybody and everybody. You're not super clear on your messaging and stuff like that. You're forced to charge less than you want because you have a lot of unqualified leads, and then that's not good because then you're kind of like sacrificing your own standards and like you're discounting your own self-worth. If you're watching this, you're probably really good at what you coach on. Like you're probably a really good coach and you're like, you actually care about your clients and you want to see them succeed. You have lots of case studies and stuff like that. So like, you know what you're worth. But when you're forced to take calls with people that don't have money, then like in order to pay the bills, sometimes you have to literally just like discount yourself and like have huge payment plans that are just a pain in the ass that nobody ever pays in full anyways. And we don't want to deal with that, right? And then obviously it's inconsistent, unpredictable. You don't really know what you're going to do next month. And every month it just kind of restarts, which sucks. Margins are low because you're doing a whole bunch of stuff and it sucks. And then you're kind of tied to your business, like I mentioned before. So that's the old way, the organic grind, and that sucks. The new way is very simple. It kind of takes the complete opposite of all this stuff. Because like I've worked with over 400 coaches by now over the last few years. And I've seen this, I've done this myself and it sucks. And that's why I literally just sat down one day, asked myself, what are all the things I hate about this business model? What are all the things I hate doing myself I no longer want to do? And it was all this stuff. And I was like, okay, how can I not do that? Build this business where it can actually serve me instead of me having to serve it 100%. And that's exactly what I've done. So right now, my business serves my lifestyle. My first $100,000 month this past summer, I didn't work for half of the month. I was traveling around, I was climbing mountains, I was sleeping in castles in the Rocky Mountains. I was at like Calgary Stampede, a big rodeo, watching like bull riding and stuff with my buddies. I was out at the cabin, out like just having lots of fun. And then I hit my first 6-figure month. And then a couple of weeks later, I hit my first $200,000 month. And once again, I did that while I think I was in Dallas for like a week. And then when I got back, I hit 200K. So I was having fun. I worked like one day that week because I built things properly, right? And it goes into systems, and not only systems when it comes to marketing, but also systems in the back end, like delivery. Yesterday, I released 5 new training modules for world-class coaching delivery. How to build a really good program, how to build a thriving world-class community, how to be an exceptional coach, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. Right? So really just kind of like preaching what I've been practicing, and like you've seen the case studies, you've seen the results my clients are getting. It's insane. It's not by accident, right? Like boom, 7,500, 5K. Sean, he signed up earlier this week, spent $150 on ads and closed a $2,000 paid in full client from a second call. We haven't even had our onboarding call yet. He just took action and ran with it. You don't have to sacrifice client results in order to scale. That's one thing that I've learned, and that's the limiting belief that I've broken just with pure evidence. Like I don't know anybody else in the space that has the severity and the degree and the consistency of client results that I do right now in my program. And like I've got no calls in the calendar today. It's wide open. It's a Friday, and I'm just gonna go to a coffee shop in a bit and work on the business and kind of journal, work on the vision, and just do a lot of mindset stuff and spend some Jeremy time, the internal work today, right? Which is what I love doing, and it's incredible. And my clients are still out there just making tons of money, right? Thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars every single day. So when you build it this way, it's like you become a real business owner. You're no longer like a freelancer. And keep in mind, it's literally just me and an appointment setter and an editor. My margins are insanely high. My ad spend's been capped on Instagram too, so I can only spend like $2,000 a month on ads. I remember exactly how much I spent. So I launched some YouTube ads too. So I think I spent like $6,000 or $7,000 to make $220,000, which is kind of crazy. But just like Steven right here, 20x return on investment so far, right? He's got a system. He doesn't have to do the organic grind anymore. He literally said, I would like to use paid ads, have a machine that generates, and he said this like 45 to 60 days ago. And now I haven't had to slave away. I just pay money for eyeballs. That's exactly what I wanted. He literally has a system where he can put $1 in and get $20 out. Well, what happens if he reinvests all that $20 back in? He's gonna make a lot of money, right? But obviously a lot of things are gonna break. So we're gonna do that kind of gradually. But nonetheless, like instead of taking years to grow your business, like I know so many like the big dogs in the space who are kind of extinct now because word of mouth has just wiped them off the face of the planet and they suck and their clients hate them and they tell all their friends how bad their programs are. You probably know some guys that I'm talking about right now because you've probably been in some of their programs. They're only making a lot of money because they've been in the game for like 5 years just to get to 200K a month. And I did that in like 8 months. It doesn't have to take that long. Like time's their most valuable resource. The way I view my money is like it's a way to buy back my time to achieve my goals a lot quicker. So if I can spend money to buy back my time and help me achieve my goals quicker, I can do that every day of the week. I'd be an idiot not to, right? And when you have this system where you can put $1 in and get $20 out, I don't have to think about lead gen anymore. Neither do my clients. Like you find winning ads and then you just scale them. Literally very scalable. You click one button to increase the ad spend and then you just get more dream customers coming to you every single day. Literally as many as you want. And it runs without you. So you don't have to think about your top of funnel traffic source anymore. They're just coming to you every single day, just like clockwork. When you really dial in the ads, and this is why, like when you pay me money and join the program, right now it's 10K. We'll set up our first one-on-one call pretty much like 2 to 3 days out. I'll give you some homework, go through the ads training and the offer and the messaging stuff first, complete some worksheets, bring that to me, and then I'll help you script out your first ads. And then literally like with me, having worked with hundreds and hundreds of clients and produced literally millions of dollars at this point, I know a thing or two that can help you speed up that process a lot. Two of the main things that we focus on is like, are they our qualified dream clients that we're talking to and attracting? And do they have money? That's the biggest thing, right? And then we reflect that into the ad copy. So we only attract those kinds of people. It's like, I don't want broke people on sales calls with me. That's why my price is public. If you don't have 10K, don't book in a sales call. Go get it first, right? Like there's plenty of options. Credit card, like a business loan, PayPal credit. I think you get like $5,000 or something like that, like interest free for 6 months. Ask your grandma for inheritance earlier. Like do whatever it takes. If you're actually serious and committed about growing your business, like figure it out, you know? But then when you have an abundance of inbound qualified leads that have money, you can charge whatever the hell you want. And that's just a fact. When you're signing too many clients and like it's becoming a bit of a burden on the back end for delivery, increase your price, build some systems, and then you're good to go. We work with fewer clients, but you make way more and they get better results because they're better clients to work with. Because the more you pay, the more you pay attention. If I charge like 2K for my program, nobody would get results because it's only 2K. That's why I charge 10. I only want to attract better clients who actually are committed to their business, who are serious about it, who are willing to invest in their growth to buy back their time and build real systems. And guess what? They pay more, so they pay more attention. They take it way seriously. They actually go through every step. They complete the actions and they follow through with it every single day. And that's why they're getting insane results. Like it's not by accident, guys. It's not by accident. Like my biggest periods of growth in my entire business career is like when I invest a scary amount of money that I've never spent before. And it scares the shit out of me. I take it seriously. My back's against the wall and there's only one way forward. I'm going to figure it out and make it work. And without that pressure, it's really easy to coast. Charge more. It's consistent because it just brings in new leads like clockwork. You don't have to think about it. Find the winning ad once and then you're good to go. Like I haven't touched my ad in 5 or 6 months now. I literally just don't think about it. It just brings me new clients every day. Margins are really high, especially when you got a winning ad. Put $1 in, 20 bucks out, 95% margins. Maybe you pay a setter like 5 to 10% commission on cash. You're good to go. You keep most of the money. You don't need sales reps. You don't need a big team, all these coaches and stuff. Like you don't need that. And then when you have all this stuff, that's when you have real freedom in your business. If you want help to implement the new coaching model, and it starts with the acquisition system. So with ads on the front end for sales and marketing, equally as important is a systemized, rock solid back-end delivery and fulfillment process that pumps out consistent client results like clockwork. Like as you can see right here, yesterday, excited to announce that 5 new modules are now uploaded to the program, all about world-class delivery, right? Delivery principles, onboarding, course, program building, coaching, community. Some insane feedback so far, right? So it's pretty cool to see that. When you have that really dialed in, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that I do. And I literally just teach, just tell my clients everything that I have done. When you've got that really dialed in, it makes life and business very easy. I've really only taken calls like 2 days this week, signed a few clients, made a lot of money, and I'm not working like a dog, and life is good. And that's what I want. A couple weeks from now, I'm going to Mexico, hosting a client retreat. Got a villa that sleeps 40 people. I've got I think like 17 clients flying out from all over the world, Canada, United States, Europe, Australia, South America, Central America, like literally all over the place. And it's gonna be insane. And we're gonna have ton of fun, mastermind for like 5 days. It's gonna be sick. And guess what? I can do that without my business dying. Come back for a week and then I'm going to El Salvador to build 30 houses for families with my church. I don't even think I'll have service. Like, I don't know what El Salvador's like. I didn't even know where it was. I just bought a house. I sponsored a house without even thinking about it. And then I said, hey, let me come. And it's fine because the business is still gonna run. It's not gonna die. So I can do stuff like that. That brings a lot of fulfillment to me and not have to worry about it. So if you want help to build that, you know what to do. Booking a call down below. Like I said before, programs 10 grand. You'll need a couple grand a month on ads as well. So figure that out first and then booking a call when you're ready to pay. It's an enrollment call. I'm not there to sell you. If you want to be sold, if you're not sold yet, like I've got the main video pinned to my YouTube channel. I break down my whole program and process and funnel in a lot more detail. There's some visuals, like modules and stuff like that. That'll give you a really good rundown on that. And then also watch my client case studies, client results, go to my Instagram profile, Jeremy_Pogue, and like look at my story highlights of client results. There's literally like thousands of them in there. And then when you're ready, either booking a call directly down below or shoot me a DM on Instagram. You don't even need a sales call, just DM me on Instagram. I can shoot you over the payment link. Then we can get you rolling. I'll probably ask you some questions to make sure you're qualified and it makes sense to have you in there, but that's pretty much it. So hopefully you learned something from this video. Life doesn't have to be the way that it is right now. Hopefully you want to do something about it. So appreciate you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.